We've got a warning tonight about packs of stray dogs after a number of bite cases have been reported in the city in just the last week. 3 of those cases taking place at Del Mar College's Heritage Campus at Ayers and Baldwin. Officials there also putting out a safety advisory for students and staff to remain vigilant. Our Bill Churchwell spoke with 2 victims tonight who are sharing their story in hopes of bringing light to the problem. He joins us now on 3 News at 10 with those details. Bill?
And Mike, tonight, as I learned, this is a citywide issue. And while I was interviewing one of those victims, the group of dogs that attacked him came back a second time, and our cameras were rolling.
It could have been worse. I mean, if it happened to me, it could happen to anybody.
63-year-old Luciano Quintanilla considers himself lucky, showing us the bite wounds to his leg after he says he was approached by a pack of aggressive dogs here at Hibiscus and Highland Avenue near Port as he walked back home from the bus stop Thursday evening.
When they went to attack me, I was fighting them off, and it bit me. It made me lose my balance.
He says he fell on one of the dogs, and that's when another one went in, taking another bite.
When I was going down, I just said, oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Luciano said his neighbor came over to help get the dogs off, and an ambulance was called out to treat his wounds. How many dogs would you say there were?
About 4.
He says animal control was also called, but they were not able to locate the dogs. It was during our interview when some of those dogs came back. That's one of them right there.
And that one right there.
These are the dogs?
What's up, buddy? What's up?
A third one also approached. They all eventually left. Luciano still is worried.
I just want somebody to do something about it because, I mean, there's kids.
The issue citywide. This picture was sent to 3 News of a pack of dogs spotted at the corner of Norton and Ramsey Street this week. For high school senior, 17-year-old Charles Vela, what started as a normal Valentine's Day quickly took a turn.
When I noticed a pack of around 6 dogs running through the parking lot.
The collegiate high school senior was leaving a dual credit class here at Del Mar College's Heritage Campus.
When out of nowhere, like, boom, I'm bitten before I even know it. So then I jump and I scream in pain, and then I look at the dog, kind of anticipating what it's going to do next.
Within seconds, the dogs took off, leaving him bleeding and with 4 puncture wounds. Charles sharing these pictures of his injury as he received treatment for it. Today, still pretty sore, but he felt it was important to speak out.
We felt obligated to let people know because we know that there's actually there's older people there on campus. 3 News has learned his incident is one of 3 bite cases that have happened in the last week at Del Mar. An advisory from officials there has been sent out.
Increased our patrol. We have reached out to animal control. We're also working with the city to come up with ways that we can be proactive in how we might be able to assist animal control in getting these dogs picked up.
Miguel Escobar at Animal Care Services says they are aware of recent bite cases and are actively patrolling for those loose dogs.
Throughout the city, what we're seeing for these specific packs of dogs that are popping up is we have lots of female dogs in heat that are attracting, unaltered males.
Escobar is asking for dog owners to make sure their animals are not getting out and is sending out a reminder that they could face fines, not only for them being off a leash, but also not being fixed.
Right now, if you do want your animal to be intact, you do need a permit. If not, you're applicable for citations.
And tonight, Charles, the teen I spoke with, says they had hoped to find the dog to test it for rabies, but he says he will now have to go and get a rabies shot. Animal Care Services is also asking folks not to approach any packs of dogs, even if they appear friendly. And if you do see a pack, to call 311, Animal Control, or CCPD's non-emergency number. Back to you.